Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bring It On. Let's talk to Jeffers Morstan.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed. Shh! No talking. You'll frighten the birds.
Give me more pigeon facts. I demand it.
Shh! No talking. You'll frighten the birds.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
Rank. Are you in the army?
The army? Pah! Those great clodding dirt snufflers! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
I hear some of your officers have gone missing recently. What happened to them?
Oh, damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Enlisted Avian. Meet Commander Lightfeather. That's all it took to inspire Halson.
Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prepare.
Is there any more intelligence available for this mission?
You'll want to watch out for the enemy's observation post, of course. Tallest point around these parts. It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's fallen silent. No doubt our enemy has claimed the territory.
I've no need of a wingman. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing. Coo-coo. Coo-coo.
Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prepare.
Sorry, Commander. I'll return to my mission. What a fun bunch of birds. To Lord Haverford Gist. To the Honorable Lord Haverford Gist. Your reputation as a charitable nobleman is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate. Those walls that could preserve my family from the rage of the absolute cult, could we but gain admittance. However, the Flaming Fists at the south span of Worm's Crossing are adamant in their refusal to let us in. I beg you to please use your influence to send a message to them allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude, and if you're in need of an experienced scribe, I'd be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Scribe Gallagher, Brim, and Rivington. To Hiring Manager, Steelwatch Foundry. Greetings. I'm an experienced forge assistant, currently stuck in Rivington, but I expect to get into the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry, because I'm going to need work, and I'm really very good at hammering and, you know, tonging. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly, so you can see if you want to hire me. Henry Tongs Buxter. Form H, Refusal of Admittance. Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is due to check all that apply. Evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliation, lack of visible means of support. Denied petitioners may reapply after a 10-day, but too frequent reapplication is considered harassment and subject to penalty. To Lily Chasman, Provost Academy. Dear Lily, The Adders and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student just before this refugee crisis sealed the city gates. It costs 2 arms and a leg, but if it keeps you inside the gate's walls until the danger is past, it's worth whatever we had to pay. Now don't worry about your parents. We're safe enough in Rivington, as long as the Steel Watch is here to protect us. And whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the Academy is what keeps us going every day. And we'll get through this. You know we will. Helm bless and keep you, Lily. Mommers. Excuse me, Halson? Your big bear head is in the way.
On I go. Have to keep low.
Maybe you can't see us. We're not making a stealth check here.
Onward.
I'm not going to risk it.
All's well that ends.
We've had one misadventure due to stealing already.
Light on my feet.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Oh darn it, I forgot to go up to this roof.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Pigeon feathers. Maybe from one of the postmaster's birds.
There's no point arguing with the guards.
More pigeon remains. Looks like it was dragged toward the temple. Could the missing
That's just
letters
clues
be
to
up
what
there?
we have already solved. Oh, back down we go. Reflections of a Gullible Prick. The Stained Tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a godstarn promise. To welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their pee reek. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. Of course they didn't let us through to the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivellers and sneerers. Had it with them, their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those crap-stained whelps called my cousins at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion.
Something over there.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint. What's the reason?
Seems like a bit of an odd place for a couple of those items. A Tonsor Bellagio.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it. I used to be scared of the windmill when I was a nipper. Thought it was like a big giant flailing its arms at me.
Alright, Don Quixote. I want to get back this way. There was a journalist I saw around the corner that I haven't spoken to yet. Here we go. Len's the journalist.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This is front page material. Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
I haven't actually gotten up there yet. Slow down a second. Who are you?
I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
And what do you think is the truth?
That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of. And he's very selective.
That's appalling. So people in the city have no idea what's going on.
Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. Saves them the bother of feeling responsible. I'll try and get the truth across. Who knows? Maybe a line or two will meet Mr. Needle's approval. I won't be holding my breath. Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline.
I'm not going this way yet. I'll talk to this guy, and then we'll continue exploring Rivington before we try to get into the city.
I've got my eye on you. And them over there too. I don't miss a thing.
Whatever you say, big guy.
I'm watching you.
Sounds like you need a hobby. That's not watching people.
What to do?
I'm gonna speak to Spargo Aveliers and Jennifer Antilles.
Can't talk just now, sorry. I said I can't talk, on you go. I said I can't talk, on you go.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you? Didn't you hear me the first time?
Seemed like an interesting chap. Also, more blood here. I guess it does continue down this way.
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
You know,
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
Inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes. That was before I saw the giant metal
Bunch of free
monster
cabbages.
guarding the checkpoint. What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? Those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt. There's no point arguing. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. You promised.
The blood trail starts here. I haven't been that way yet. Now, I was given a heads up. There's a person that we can't talk to as Shadowheart in the party, otherwise we can't trade with them. I don't remember their name, but if I get slightly suspicious... Good jump, Halson. I'll kick her out of the party real quick and then talk to the person. Yeah, so I don't see where the blood goes from here. They could be in the windmill.
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate. They get mad if I attack it? Something tells me they will. You know what? Let's go ahead and just swap out Shadowheart for Gale. So we have access to Knock and we don't risk missing out on a merchant.
How much farther can I go?
First time she's been kicked out of the party the entire playthrough, right?
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
If you're sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Oh, Scratch, let's talk.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
I'm glad you're back where you belong.
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Go ahead. I'm listening. With pleasure. Lead on.
Alright, let's do something about that hat real quick. Don't need to look at that.
Looking ahead, these boots have seen everything.
Alright, guess we're going below. A Mind Flayer.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a Mind Flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Yeah, this abomination's existence pollutes the very air. Well, hold on. Now let's try talking to it, because we've met a couple Mind Flayers now that haven't been outright hostile. The Emperor and Omeluum. So let's wake the newborn Mind Flayer, because he may not be evil. And if he is, it's not the first Mind Flayer we've had to put down.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
Did I hear screaming? What do you need?
We are new to our collective. My birth was difficult. The vessel fought hard. It left me weak. We need to feed. We need a brain, fresh and frantic, to restore our strength.
I won't be doing that. Yeah. I will not let you feed on anything in this city, aberration.
Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
Okay. Hop on over here. What does the brain start effect do? The creature's ability scores are reduced by 10 while racked with a ravening hunger for brain matter.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
A Mind Flayer brain. The sticky graying mass exudes a slightly sweet putrid odor. And a windmill key. A small key to Worm's Crossing Windmill, which we've already entered. Absolute Orders Newborn. True Soul Aelin, your time has come. The absolute calls to all faithful. You have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You'll be one of us. So I wonder if this is supposed to be the guy from the trailer. A Ring of Truthfulness grants Ring of Veracity. You gain an advantage on insight checks. Fib now and forever hold your teeth. Folk saying. Well, I won't be eating the brain.
One day I'll catch a break.
Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Well, I think that's it. I suspected this would attach or connect to the hatch we saw in Angle Iron's home. See, there's a hatch we can't access because it only opens from the bottom side. Which maybe we can go back to the tunnels under the Open Hand Temple and get to it. Bogdan, Vortelson, and Slancher Owena. Fist Ingram, let's go talk to him real quick. And Fist Havard.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
Nice beard. Alright. I'm sure that's all the other guy will say as well. Go up here and talk to the Picnickers.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose. You couldn't give us a bit of space, could you? We don't get much time alone together.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic. Please, we're not looking for a third wheel. Not today, at least.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Don't mind me, guys. It's taking all your half-eaten apples.
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
Let's talk to Slarmy, Zeffy Softbluff, and Tina Two Thumbs.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals. Look! The other refugees clean broke the cart while looting it. Damn thing is useless now.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind. You can root through the cart when we're done.
Back off! I found these apples first. Finders keepers, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
As the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
That'd be a cool mechanic, as if while in conversation, you can make a sleight of hand check to swap out your rings and amulets for certain checks.
What were they thinking?
It's like if an insight check came up, it would give you an option to use sleight of hand to equip the Ring of Truthfulness, for instance. Like the menu, the item menu would come up.
Plenty for everyone.
Won't get us fed.
And then I guess if the person you're talking to notices, like you failed the sleight of hand check, you get a disadvantage on that check going forward.
Every last
strategy and cool heads. There'll always be more. They spread
A lot of talking going on over there. We'll check that out in just a moment. Y'all seem a little angry. Cloud's drawing. I can't read it. Okay. Household Prayer, Lathander to Light, Selune to Guide, Kellenvor to Judge, and Passage Provide. And an Abandoned Locket. This locket opens on the picture of a little girl, bloated by tears. I wonder if that drawing is tied to the locket as well.
Then we should end it on our terms, not hide.
Oh, it's a Gur camp. Should I go grab Astarion for this? Wasn't Gandrel the guy we spoke to before?
Our strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
I hold off for right now. I'm bringing Astarion, just in case. Alright, well I'm going to call it here. Next time we will go into the Gur camp and speak to the Gurs and continue around Rivington. We still have this corner to explore, but we're getting close to wrapping it up, I think. We still have under the bridge to do as well. We're making progress, slowly but surely. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.